Happy holidays, Dungeon Crew. Y'all are getting a raw and real video. There's so many videos that I wanted to make right now, but I just could not make any of those until I made this one. I keep having these moments in live streams and keep having these things. I just wanted to say it here. And what a perfect day for it to fall on, of it being Christmas Day today. So happy holidays, everybody. I want to thank everybody, give y'all a free gift, make some big upgrade discounts and news and other things like that, all in one thing. And we're going to be starting off on a little bit of a sappy note here. So buckle up, okay? Because I don't know if y'all realize how much you have all changed my life. And I know, people make videos like this before, but I can't go forward without making this, especially for all the people that have been here since the beginning, and even the people that have just came in here. You don't even know how much you are helping in this big movement that's now happening towards and around DC20. And DC20 would not be a thing if it wasn't for the people that were there in the beginning and the people that came here now to be able to keep escalating and lifting it off to what it eventually will be and what it is now. So y'all have all changed my life and my family's life and so many more things. So I'm gonna try and keep it together here. But for those of you who don't know, I made the leap to go full time 2 months before the OGL. Whenever that, specifically targeting third-party content creators, I went full-time right before that. Great timing, right? Leaving a teaching job of 11 years to go and do this thing, and then everything exploded. Regardless of how it went and how, if you still play D&D now or not, which everyone's pretty much still does. There's a bunch of other games out there now, which we'll get to that too. But everyone was all over the place. As far as content creators, we didn't know what to do. I had to cancel my Kickstarter. I do a Kickstarter. I was planning on doing a Kickstarter every year. I had to cancel a Kickstarter, which is about maybe half of my income, and that was a very scary thing to do. What do I do now? Do I have to immediately go back to teaching after just 2 months of, oh God, right? So stopping and choosing not to do the Kickstarter, and because I went and chose a very, very risky path of making my own game. And I know other people are doing the same, but it being a very small fish in this very large pool, just barely making the jump to full-time, choosing to go and make my own game was a very big risk. So I chose that path, and I poured everything into that while still making content for 5th edition. I still had Alcander's Almanac from a previous Kickstarter and other things, and saw what happened. And everything, patrons were basically Alcander's Almanac sales, and Patreon patrons were keeping everything afloat, and did not know what was going to happen. And I completely ran out of funds and steam, to the point where I was like, okay, I have to launch DC20. And that is where this whole turn has came in, that I don't know if I've ever shared, apart from maybe once in a live stream. But the support for DC20 has been the game-changing, life-changing move for all of this. If the support for DC20 didn't come in the way it did, I would have to quit doing this whole YouTube thing. I would have been having to go back to be a teacher and leave behind the dream that I was chasing after, even if it was only for so long of making the jump. And your support is why I can still do that. It's why I can still come in here and develop a game and try and make the best game possible. The love from all the different videos that I post out, the love from the actual PDF that's put on the website, the love from the patrons who get the early access and all the different things, and just passively at any level, just support on a monthly basis is just huge, to be able to come in here every single day and make this system as best as it possibly can be, and hear the feedback from you guys and be able to engage with it and adjust it and tweak it and all that kind of stuff. So thank you. You have saved this entire thing, and that's the beauty of this. And one of my favorite things about it is I don't have a boss. If anything, my boss is you guys, and the people that fuel this isn't some boss that I have telling me what to do. It's you guys loving what I do and wanting to support that in whatever way it is that you do. So thank you from the absolute bottom of my heart, my family's hearts, everything. It's mind blowing every time. I get whether it be in live streams, little glimmers of it come through and the tears crack and all that kind of stuff, or just random comments that I'll be walking. I'll be at my 3-year-old swim practice, and I see a message pop up from a random commenter on a random video about DC20 and how excited they are to start their campaign and all this kind of stuff. It's crazy. So truly, thank you. Now, what can I do? Snappiness aside, what do I want to do for this? So what I wanted to do here, first of all, I want to do I've been making 5e playbooks. We have almost 30 volumes now across 30 months of 5th edition supplemental playbooks to be able to buff up your game with a whole bunch of little stuff. So me and my team have compiled together a big sample of grabbing a whole bunch of stuff across different systems, monsters, magic items, upgrade character perks, all this stuff, and just made a free PDF that I'm going to put down in the description. Absolutely free. A bunch of pages of a whole bunch of sample PDF of all the different 5e stuff that we have out there, all down for you down in the description. It's a free public post on Patreon. You go down there, you download the link. There you go, done. In fact, I think there's going to be 2 different PDFs, one of the volume 1 sample and then the collection sample of it all. That's going to be down there. Second thing is I have gone through the entire website of all of the 5th edition supplement content because as y'all know, I am really putting my heart and soul into DC20. It is going to be the future of everything that is going on. We still are, yes, making 5e supplements because I'm still currently playing it. Everyone's going to still be currently playing it in some way, shape, or form. As I continue to make DC20 content, my team is still developing 5e content, so both of those are still going to be going through. But in the meantime, until DC20 is launched, which we'll get to that in just a second, the 5e playbooks across the board on all websites, I have reduced the price of them on the website by like 30% or more on almost all PDFs on the website. You can go check that out. They're all heavily discounted. And from now until the beginning of the year, so this little Christmas pocket from now until January 1st, DC20 is 50% off. So just slicing that down to 50% off. And there's about to be an update that's going to be released soon. And if you do pick up the PDF, make sure you log in on the website. Make sure you're logged in so you get all the future updates, because I will send all alpha updates out for free as well once you've supported the whole project. And then speaking of that, Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is, I will even say, officially slated. Okay, so there's a little bit of wiggle room there, but it's slated for the middle of next year. So June, July of next year will be the DC20 Kickstarter, which will be a very exciting time with the actual Kickstarter. And the whole goal with that is the alpha is going to be the early stages, showing you the process and getting y'all to be able to play the game, see what's going on, adjust and tweaks and all that kind of stuff. And you get to play and experience what DC20 is, get feedback, even all that kind of stuff. And then there's going to be a point where the alpha stops and the Kickstarter kicks in. And once once the Kickstarter starts, that Kickstarter at the end of the Kickstarter, once it closes, that's when the beta is going to kick in for those Kickstarter people. And the beta, the goal for the beta is the full game. And I want to try and have as much of the full game possible by that point as I can. And it's going to be up to time to see how much it is. But either way, we will have a beta window during that Kickstarter as it finishes off and we polish off the game. And that will be, whoever supports the Kickstarter is going to get the full blown game with all the art and all the special stuff and all the bells and whistles. And I will have another video for that another time too. But none of this would be possible. I wouldn't even be able to sit here and thank you guys for it being possible if it wasn't for y'all, the brand new people that have just been like, hey, what's this thing? Oh, DC20, what's going? Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. I like that spell duel thing. Sounds cool. And you just have watched a video and clicked the like button. That all the way up to the huge Platinum Dragon supporters on Patreon and all the other people that have come into the live streams and the live streams every Tuesday, 8:30, talk about the game, all that stuff. It's been so much fun. And this is the most, it went from the most scary time in my adult life of making the leap, taking a risk, and then seeing it day by day, seeing everything slip away to the point where it got to. And then now the most exciting time to see that this is the support that's swelled in behind it, other YouTube content creators coming behind DC20. It has been absolutely mind-blowing, and it inspires me. inspires me every day to come in here and do this for you guys, do this for this community, because it's absolutely amazing. So thank you. I'll stop there. Check out all the stuff, the new update stuff, the free stuff that you got. Those PDFs down there. Stay tuned for any upcoming updates with DC20. I got more videos coming on all of that, and other content creators making some DC20 stuff. Check that out too. Thank y'all so much. Stay creative. Think outside the box.